You may be seated.
That's the reason why we're here. So we're going to now come forward with a trophy. We are going to come forward with a trophy. And Vice President Quena will present the trophy to Her Excellency on behalf of President Adesina. But before then, Mr. Kwame would like to make a few remarks. Yes? Okay. Over to you.
Okay. Your Excellency, as I mentioned, in 2020,
my predecessor, may his soul continue to rest in eternal peace. He served in both the third and fourth phase governments as Minister for Works and Transport before taking the helm of leadership of our country to lead these efforts from the front. Cognizant of that, I'm humbled by the award in the midst of a deep-seated disbelief that this acclaim can ever be personal, but only in trust. And if this award is ever personal, then the one person more worthy than any of my compatriots is Dr. John Pombe Magufuli. It is unfortunate that he's not with us today to witness the fruits of his efforts and leadership. Excellencies, heads of state and government, oh, they are not here, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, it is common knowledge that our continent has all it takes for economic liberation and self-sufficiency. We have the
Minister Oforieta and Honorable Paravicini signing the financial agreement.
And when it comes to agriculture. And the most common form is through our embassies and through our programs, our country programs, where we provide bilateral assistance. What I'm really excited about is that our minister yesterday was in Eastern Africa and made an announcement that Canada, after working really, really hard to make this happen, has made an announcement of $100 million partnering with the African Development Bank in order to support Accra SMEs in Africa. And we are pumped. So there's a lot of hope for this, because I think that working with organizations like the African Development Bank is a really, really critical tool for us. And now is the tough job of implementation, but we're committed And we hope that we can make real progress. So thank you guys very much. I was really happy to be able to share that with you.
So does this mean that it's going to be a long-term sustainable relationship, and $100 million with one, maybe 200, and maybe more?
I knew I was going to get that question. How did I know? You know, this is one thing I really like about this program is that our government is trying to be more innovative in the way that we approach providing development assistance, and we're using one of our innovative programs in order to partner for this. This is not the end of our innovative programming. So this is us. We're in a journey. We are learning, and I think that we're getting better and better at learning as a country about how to partner and do things in a new and different way, bringing in additional partners in order to have more impact. So I would just say stay tuned, and hopefully you can watch us learn and make progress and even improve in the future. And I hope that our initiatives in the future are actually going to be, you know, maybe slightly different, but this is not the end. This is only the beginning for us.
Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much to Ms. Cheryl Alban. And is there anybody at all in the audience that would like to say anything, that has had something interesting, would like to ask a question? Anybody in the audience? Because if you don't, put up your hand. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'll ask you to ask a question because you're paying very good attention for staying up. And I'm particularly interested in someone who's able to comment on the things that women are doing in order to ensure, because wherever I've traveled across Africa, women hold this continent down. Women make sure that we are fed. Women are the ones at the center of this battle. Anybody that's working with women, just brace yourself because I'm coming, because I'd like to hear about the experience of African women across the continent.
It's called leadership. The government and the civil society provide the leadership. They are co-chairs of that particular forum, so that the plans that government has, the business community does not get to know them up front, does not get to know them ahead, but gets to know what is happening, and they shape through accountability. So one is the forum called the National Stakeholder Forum. The second is the participation definition and a policy on public participation that invites now the civil society to participate again in the process, where we cannot implement plans that have not gone through public participation. And the civil society now finds its space within that space, and anyone can go to court and order that the court stops a process which did not have public participation.
That's important. You know, this is me in extra time, so I need to conclude this. Just a brief statement of the same, if you may.
Thank you. When you mentioned civil society, it made me think about how important it is that farmers get organized to access knowledge and to demand access to markets or other services or whatever a farmer needs. So I would like to throw that back as a challenge.
Yeah,
farmers get organized.
Yeah, that's an important point. Organize farmers, and you'll have made your contribution. Thank you for what is a very important question. I'm going to invite you to